Yes.
And that's what we talk and teach a lot about, is it's all about the experience and having a positive experience with what you're using and knowing how to use it too is a large. Hey everyone, this is Lance McGowan, and we have a special video today because I have Kim Page here with Pampered Chef, as well as Malee Simpson here, and we're going to talk about some of our favorite items for the kitchen, as well as essential oils to use in cooking. So with that being said, what do we have here today?
I have the ice cream maker,
Okay.
which is compact, easy to store, makes ice cream in 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's delicious, natural, and you know all the ingredients that go in it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't eat all the ice cream, you could put the cover on it and keep it in the freezer.
Okay, cool. So this top part comes off
Yes.
then after you do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I have a question. Do you store the bottom part in the freezer?
Yes,
for
just
like
the bottom
12
part.
hours?
For 24 hours.
24 hours. Okay.
Oh, in
Yeah.
advance?
In
Yes.
advance.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And then with regards to recipes for ice creams, what are some of the things that you like to do, Malee?
I am an ice cream lover. I've always loved ice cream, but the healthier options that I've chosen is using like an almond milk or a coconut milk base, which still makes it very creamy and delicious. And then you can add essential oils as some of the flavorings, which makes it very unique and adds that extra. So peppermint is one great one that you can add. So peppermint oil, peppermint ice cream. One of my favorite used to be the green mint ice cream. So
Yeah, and that's doTERRA essential oils, which is approved for internal use, which is good. And then peppermint oil is going to be really good for, like you said, mint ice creams, or even like chocolate ice creams. Those are really kind of good too. Yeah.
pass it around, give us a little uplift, a little focus.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Yes.
ice cream, brownies, cookies, hot chocolate. I drop a peppermint oil just a teeny bit in
Yep.
any of those.
Here.
I like to, digital smells. I like to put also like a drop on the top of my hand and lick it off too, and that helps with focus and alertness, so that's really good. And then another item another oil you can use is you can use like a lime oil with some type of like raspberry, so you can make like a sorbet in here.
Raspberry lime is delicious.
Or raspberry
together.
lime. Yes, that's a really good combination. And it's super simple. It's usually like agave, frozen raspberries, and a lime essential oil from doTERRA, and that's going to give you some really good experiences.
And this is
That's the lime.
It smells so good.
Yes.
So yeah, straight from the peel of the lime.
Yes.
So one drop is all you need for a whole recipe like this in this ice cream maker, and
Yeah.
you're going to have that flavor and all the therapeutic benefits of lime oil.
Yeah, and so lime is good for detoxification, obviously for the flavor of the actual ice cream, but then it's also good for like helping to clean your liver and your kidneys as well. So a lot of cleansing benefits of that, and so this ice cream maker is pretty cool.
It
So
is.
that's an
Yeah,
awesome
very
kind of
versatile.
addition. And again, that's from Pampered Chef, and that is one of the favorite items that you like to use.
Yes, I
that's
love
cool. All right, so let's talk about the next item. So we will move this a little bit over here. Okay, boom, there we go.
This?
Oh, you got, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, so we have some special looking scissors here. What kind of scissors are those?
Well, I'm glad you asked. These are choppers. They're salad choppers.
Oh, okay.
You could chop. You could have a bowl of salad and just go in there and chop it up. Maybe you want some broccoli,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, yeah.
you could go in there and just chop it up into bite-sized pieces without having you get a knife and cutting board out. You can just do it right in your bowl.
Okay. So it has, basically what I'm looking here is like two different blades that it has, and then like almost like a little scooper mouth, and then there's blades on the bottom here as well, and it has like some spring action, and then a little, almost like a safety clip here
Clip
to
it.
kind of make sure it stays, or to make sure you can cut.
And all the knives are beveled on both sides, so you get
Oh.
very sharp
Okay.
Gotcha.
edge, so it chops easily.
We're kind of skipping a step then, where, you said you're skipping the cutting everything out on the cutting board, so just throw it in your, in a decent, maybe not the whole broccoli right in there,
Right.
but, cut it up into somewhat bigger pieces, and then this will make it into bite-sized pieces.
Yes.
So when you're busy and you need a salad in a hurry, then it's a great.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, if anybody was left-handed, it works both ways.
Oh.
You could do it left-handed
Oh.
or right-handed.
Nice. And if you're ambidextrous, you can benefit both ways as well, right?
Yes.
So when it comes to salads and salad dressings, one oil that I like to use is lemon oil from doTERRA, and this is really good, and because again it has that detoxification, it cleanses your liver and kidneys, but then also a really simple recipe is like olive oil. You use like a balsamic vinegar, you can use lemon oil. I like to sprinkle some like sea salt as well as
sure,
some black
sure.
pepper in there, and then I know Pampered Chef has like a salad shaker thing.
We have a salad shaker.
Okay.
We also would have the black pepper and the coarse salt.
Okay, there you go. Nice. So there you go. So yeah, lemon oil would be a good combination with those items as well for a do-it-yourself salad dressing that's healthy and still very flavorful and without all the other added preservatives and artificial ingredients. And a lot of times people are like, well, what's wrong with salad dressings from the store? Well, the oils are heat treated, so they're high in omega-6s, which is inflammation causing, and so we want to avoid those as possible, and then use like an extra virgin olive oil instead that's cold pressed, not heat treated.
Right, a lot of times they have MSG or propylene glycol in the salad dressings off the store, you know, that you buy off the shelf or even in the refrigerated section. So I used to be overwhelmed by making my own salad dressing, but honestly, like it takes like a few minutes. If you have the right ingredients, then you make it. And of course, you know, since it doesn't have the preservatives, then you have to eat it within a week. You know? But since it's so quick and easy to make, then.
Yeah, and we have recipes, so if you're interested in learning more, feel free to send us a message as well.
Lemon, it makes your salad dressing so it tastes fresh.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't, you know, nice and light and fresh.
That's right. Yeah, refreshing flavor as well as the health benefits. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, especially like if you do a kale salad, you know, which is, you know,
that'd be good.
really super nutritious. But, you know, the lemon juice and also the drop of the lemon can really soften up all the kale leaves. And so it's not as coarse and it makes it really delicious because people don't think of kale as being super delicious just by itself. It's either in a smoothie or with the lemon oil to kind of break it down so it's easier to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a marinade that softens it up to take it from angry kale or angry lettuce to
citrusy,
to normal,
soft,
non-angry lettuce. Yeah.
And talking about kale, I have a product that will take the leaves off.
Oh, really?
I have
Okay.
a herb stripper.
Okay.
And
that's
it
cool.
works really good with kale.
Does it
So,
nice?
yeah.
Yes. And kale is a good item in green smoothies as well that we do with as well. And you can we leave the stems in, but if you're going to use something like kale chips or maybe I don't know, there's certain recipes where maybe
salad,
the leaves may need to be
out.
stripped, like leaves. So yeah, sounds like there's some cool tools that Pampered Chef has to make the preparation of food a little bit easier so as well.
We have all that, yeah.
Yeah, awesomeness.
That's what we're about.
Yeah, well, and the goal is, you know, for people to cook more at home because people think it's so hard and we have all these, you know, little gadgets that make it so much easier now so that people eat out less because they can, you know, pick their own ingredients so they're eating healthier. When you eat out, whether it's fast food or even at a restaurant, you don't know what type of oil they put in and what type of preservative they put into their food. So, you know, trying to help Americans eat more at home,
Right.
as a family.
And the time that you take to go to a restaurant and eat there,
Exactly.
you could have made a meal within 30 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes with some of our products.
And there's economies of scale when you cook at home and you make enough for yourself for that meal and multiple meals or yourself and a family, especially when you have a Costco membership, which we've done videos on as well, and you use other products to help kind of supplement and take care of things. Yeah, you can eat affordably and eat conveniently and save time and money. It's just, you gotta have the education and the tools, which is what we're providing. So you're pretty much covering on both ends. But then it just requires maybe a little bit more of like willpower. And so maybe just the desire to want to save money and know
Habit too, you know, planning ahead and habit. So planning ahead to buy your ingredients at the store, having the staples already at home that you don't have to buy every week.
Yes.
You know, of course, fresh produce is something you buy weekly, you know, unless you have frozen items for your soups or whatever, but salads are more a weekly thing. And then, you know, planning out some meals. So it does a little bit preparation, but it's worth it in the long run.
Yeah, it's basically just setting yourself up for success. So.
And then the more you cook and the meals turn out great, you get more confidence in,
Yes, there you go.
in meal planning. And it's not that hard. You know, you put some stuff together, and if it doesn't work this time, you just tweak it a little bit. But
Yes, I've had many bad recipes that didn't taste good, but it made me learn from them, and now everything tastes good because I either follow a recipe and modify it based on what I have, within reason, because if I change it too much, then it might jack up the flavor. But I just make sure I have everything I need and follow a recipe as much as I can, and it
Yes.
turns out great. So yeah, that's cool.
Guys, you got to try it out. It's
It's
fun and
cool.
easy.
Yeah, it is. All right, so next we'll move on to the next item. So we have here these bowls. Bowling, right? Okay.
Pampered Chef.
Yeah, Pampered Chef. Could you tell us about these bowls and maybe some of the benefits and uses of it?
They're stoneware,
Okay.
and you could put them in the microwave or the oven. You put a raw tortilla in there, and you could put it. And I've been told to poke some holes in it so it doesn't puff up
I
really
see.
big in the middle.
Makes sense.
And I just put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds, and it comes out nice and crispy. And I just read today that you could also put the taco shell on the outside and make it a bigger bowl.
Okay, there you go.
Taco Tuesday, here we come.
That's right. There we go. Yeah, and so this is a cool bowl, and obviously you could use the salad choppers here to kind of chop up some lettuce after you have the tortilla you want. And they have more options with tortillas now. You got corn tortillas, you got wheat tortillas, you have gluten-free. It's just maybe making sure the texture is right and making sure you can find something you need and that matches what your health needs are. But yeah, that's going to be a really cool item for...
It's kind of like a salad in a bowl, right? That's
It is,
what it advertises. So, you're still getting all your lettuce and all your vegetables, your guacamole and all that good stuff on top.
So what oils could you use for a guacamole recipe or for maybe a seasoning recipe for something?
Like season the shell.
Right. Season
The tortilla before.
Or even like tofu, because you can like season, if you, or like the beans, or something like that.
Yeah, cilantro. I mean, that's what Chipotle, cilantro lime is in a lot of theirs. So there we go again with the cilantro. This is very potent, but it is also very therapeutic. Whew. It's great to detox the system. It's energizing on the skin, diluted, but it does make really good guacamole. And you can even put this in the beans or the rice as well to flavor that. And then we also have black pepper oil, which is very potent as well. I don't have it on the table here, but that can go into your dish. And then, for the seasonings, we have cumin oil, which I totally love. That's like amazing. I don't have that right here either, but yeah, so we have a lot of different oils that can be used in cooking. Basil is another one. It's more like spaghetti or lasagna or something, but this is also really good for cooking.
And the benefits of using an oil over the herb is that the oils are 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herbs that you find in your kitchen cabinet, like ground black pepper or even cinnamon powder or other things like that. Plus the oils come with health benefits as well. And so, like for example, cilantro is very detoxifying, especially pulling heavy metals out of your body. Lime is very detoxifying as well, helps to cleanse the liver and kidneys. Basil's good for helping with a lot of things as well. It's very energetic.
Clarity,
mental clarity.
Memory.
There you go.
As well. And the oils don't expire, or they don't, herbs sometimes, sitting, they could be, they could go, have less flavor to them after sitting in your spice cabinet for years if you don't use them regularly. And they also can have a mold factor depending on what company, make sure that they're dried very well. So there is a mold factor in anything dried, that if it wasn't dried properly, then it could have some mold. So with essential oils, you're getting the pure right from the plant, whether it's the stems, from the leaves, from the cinnamon comes from the bark, the cinnamon bark as well, so peppermint from the leaves. So whatever part of the plant that the oil is stored in is where they steam distill it. So they're just using a steam distillation, no alcohol solvent, so you're not getting any byproduct in the oil.
Awesomeness.
I was going to say
Yeah.
to link this to the ice cream maker.
Oh,
You could take tortilla shell and put some sweet stuff on it, maybe roll it in sugar or
Cinnamon,
use
cinnamon
oil
powder,
on it,
cinnamon oil. And
beforehand, and then put it in here and make it, let it cool a little bit, and then you have your ice cream in it.
okay. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, that's another way to enjoy a sweet treat and kind of mix things up a little bit too.
And to make it healthy, again, they have all kinds of tortillas, including vegetable.
Oh,
the green vegetable tortillas.
Spinach one.
Spinach, yeah,
right?
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a nice healthy
Yeah,
option.
you can use healthy sugar like an agave or coconut sugar, or even
Yep.
maple syrup is going to be
Yep.
more healthier than using, white sugar as well. So there's definitely healthier options. We don't go, without dessert or without, because we like to eat healthy. We definitely don't deny ourselves all the fun stuff in life. We just tweak it a little so that
Yeah.
it is still healthy.
and that's really the main point of all this is we're not like changing our whole life, we're just swapping out stuff that makes sense. And so like instead of cinnamon powder, you can use cinnamon oil for the health benefits and the flavor. Instead of a regular bowl, you can use a stone one that can go in the oven as well. Or, for folks that like to microwave, that's cool too. But yeah, it's just looking at different ways that we can help our cooking experience to make it a lot easier and beneficial.
In cooking with stuff like that, it's more fun.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
This is good for
making fun.
presentation.
And
Fun
serve
shapes,
it. You
yeah.
serve it, cook it in it, and serve it in it. So
Yeah.
everyone gets their own bowl. And if you have kids, they can help in the process. They can
Sure.
make their own salad, make it fun for them, so they kind of own their dinner creation, and they're more likely to eat it when they help make it. I know.
Right. On the point of eating it out of the bowl will be very hot. So
Okay.
yeah,
Makes
maybe
sense.
take it out of
Okay.
the bowl. It will stand up on your plate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the actual tortilla.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
it'll
so
stand
maybe
up.
not for kids. We don't want to serve anything burn their fingers, and they're gonna need something.
Right.
That makes
But yeah,
sense.
it's still fun to
Fun.
have, a bowl that you shaped and
Oh yeah,
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a fun way to eat.
yes.
And that's what we talk and teach a lot about is it's all about the experience and having a positive experience with what you're using and knowing how to use it too is a large part of that, because if somebody doesn't know, I mean, yeah, you would know it's hot, but that you could take it out and it still hold its shape is another little tip.
Right.
That's cool too. So yeah, and
And a lot of times you eat with your eyes first. You see
Yeah,
the food,
that's true.
and if it's pretty like that in nice shape,
yeah, and kids, I know I was reading somewhere it says it takes like 8 to 10 times on average for them to like see something before they accept it, food wise, and so it just repetition.
I
a
just
lot.
heard on the radio yesterday that they were talking about that actually. And we've heard that. We've heard that before too as well. But she was saying, they did a study, of course, and that when we force kids to eat, they have to eat everything on their plate, or they force them to eat the vegetables, the less likely they're gonna, eat them. It's gonna be such a struggle. But if they are just presented with it over and over, pretty soon they're gonna like it, and then
Right.
you're not forcing them to eat it. They are self-selecting to eat their vegetables.
Yes. That's very similar to like just in general how sales works with
Right.
regards to like people have to know, like, and trust you first.
Yeah.
They have to be able to afford it, and then when they have all that,
See
then
the benefits of
they have to see
it.
the benefits, they have to know the uses, but then also they have to see it probably multiple times, because if they're not looking for something to replace, or if they're not red hot ready to buy, then they're pretty much not in the market for a purchase. And so
Right.
it's just repetition and being top of mind, so that when somebody is ready for something, they can eat it, like the vegetables or whatever it is. It could be products or services or anything like that.
Right.
So
Well, we met you, Kim, and we did a local booth, and, we met you. There was a bunch of small business owners selling the wares, and, we're all passionate about being an entrepreneur and, being able to help people through health and through natural solutions. So we need to know how to get in contact with Kim and how to.
yes, so we will have some information on that in the link in the description below. And so you can check out, so folks will be able to email you or check out your shop page to learn about these particular items that we covered today, or even other items that you have. And if you're interested in learning about essential oils or how to cook with essential oils or prepare or bake, we'll have more information on that as well. You can send us some messages and go from there.
and I brought a cookbook.
Oh, you brought a cookbook as well?
Yes.
Nice.
Too.
So there's additional resources as well that
Yeah.
folks can
And,
have. Yeah.
If anybody sees this and books a party off of me, I'll give them a free cookbook.
Okay,
That's
there we go.
awesome. And what we should do, and what we're kind of planning, is actually to do a cooking class
Yes.
possibly with you and the Pampered Chef products, and using, the oils in
Yes.
cooking. So look out for, something in the works still, maybe down the road, that we're going to plan this cooking class that you can experience the food and the products that we cook the food in, and the oils in the food. So sounds like something fun. So.
Yeah, we could do a themed party like fresh and fast and fresh and
Yeah.
use all fresh ingredients.
There we go.
Sounds good.
That sounds good. That's kind of the best of both worlds, right? Hosting a party, inviting folks, but then also using essential oils in the cooking because they're very complementary products that go together. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
that's awesome. Coolness. Well, thank you so much for watching today. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to catch more video updates, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.